lovelies, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy the next video. I hope you see something that you like, that you learn something that you want to try, or that you have questions that you would want to do the research and see if it's something you want to do. Alrighty, enjoy the video. Hello lovelies, I'm about to work on a rhinestone t-shirt and I have 3 separate templates to brush in because I have 3 different colors. So I'm going to start with this one, which is the black. Wow, looks like I got them all in on the first try, but let me double check before I celebrate too soon. Alrighty. And I think this is my transfer tape. Yes. Okay, I like to turn it over on the back to make sure all the stones have glue on it. I can never align the backing. Evenly. I always have overhang. Okay, that is the first transfer. Let me clean up my mess. And I always spill them on the floor. One down, 2 to go. Okay, the first color, that was jet black. The second color is topaz. And hopefully I have enough because that's all I got. It looks like it's going to be enough. Wow, 2 for 2. All stones brushed in on the first try. Alrighty, let me get a closer inspection to make sure. Alrighty, everything looks good. And look, I have some stones left over. Okay, everything look good on the back. And this is the second transfer. Let me clean up these stones. Okay. And the last part will be crystal. Now I cut it out this way. this goes up top, and then the B goes in the middle, and this goes at the bottom. But I cut it out this way to save on flock as opposed to having it spaced out. So I'll just have to align it on the t-shirt. And we'll see how that goes. Ooh, look at those crystal rhinestones. Y'all see that sparkle? Gotta put your shades on. Let's see if I can make it 3 for 3 with brushing in all the rhinestones. There's a blue one in there. Alrighty, let me look and see if all the spaces and there are no extra rhinestones hanging out. Now technically I did brush them all in. This is a first for me, brushing them all in on all transfers. But remember, that one right there was blue. There we go. Okay. Move that out the way. Slide this up. I'm gonna leave them right on there. That way I can easily put them back in the container since they're already on the mat. Okay. Now this one gonna be a little tight because this piece of transfer tape is almost cut to size. So I'll have to go down. Ooh. I just barely made it. I came over to the left too much and down too much, but I just barely made it. That stone is hovering off and the one over to the right, but for the most part, they're in there. Let me try to clean up these stones before I remove the tape. Make sure that's pressed down so none of them won't shift while I'm trying to. Come on now. Okay, they all didn't make it in, so let me just brush them with my hand. Okay, got them all in, and this is another first of me cleaning up the stones and not having half of them be on the floor. Okay. Okay, I figured I would have trouble picking up some of these rhinestones because this is that newer flock and it's sticky on the back. And so since I just cut this like right now, it sticks to the back. So I'm gonna have to hand place them stones because the glue protrudes in the hole, and so then when you brush on your rhinestones, it sticks in there. Okay, there is a rhinestone, and you may not be able to see it right here. I'm gonna remove that and replace it because it only has half the glue on it. And we don't need no rhinestones falling off your shirt. Okay. I need 2 on the eye. Okay. That looks like an extra rhinestone right there. See if I can pick it up without bumping any other ones. One on my O shifted. Okay. This one. Okay, that one flipped over. I'm gonna make sure I got all the missing stones back in place. That one right there. think that's it. And this one looking kind of funny right here. This one don't have no glue on it. And that's why I like to turn my transfer over and examine it from the back side to make sure all the stones have glue on it. 95% of the time they do. Okay, I think I got everything. But I'll see when I flip it up. See what I'm saying? I ain't got no backing over there. I can never put this backing on evenly. All right, come on now. Don't be acting up. We in the home stretch. Okay. Okay, and that is the last. Look like I ain't paste this stone on there correctly or it shifted. Okay, that'll do it. So let me go heat press my t-shirt. It's set at 350 for I'll press it for 5 seconds, then bring it back so we can get to aligning these transfers. Okay, I've heat pressed the t-shirt for 5 seconds to get out the moisture. I'm gonna cut this in half because, like I said, part goes at the top and part goes at the bottom. Okay, so I'm gonna dry fit it to see how she goes. Now what did I do? Oh, went to my ruler. Okay, make sure that this come down on 3. Okay, that should go there. but I need to figure out the width because this is the longest. Okay, it's 3.5 on that side. And this the part that takes me the longest. Okay, that looks good right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put me a piece of tape, some tape right there. Okay, that may need to come down some. That's up too high on that. Yeah, that may need to come down as well. Okay, that is good. That part is good. So I think I'm going to press from the bottom up. From the bottom up. One of my stones shifted again. Okay. Okay, make sure my stones are straight. All stones are present and accounted for. Okay, I'm gonna go put this on the heat press and I'll bring you back. Okay, I pressed this for about 10 seconds as opposed to the entire 15 since I have other presses to do. I don't want to over press the stones. Let me put that back up there. Bring this down some. Let me see what we got as far as measurement from the top of this. That's about 1 inch. I can bring it down some more. And I can bring it down some more. And that should do it. So I should be able to press this and that at the same time. But I don't remember the center point. So let me get my original. Okay, this is the image that I'm referring to. I want to make sure that I have everything aligned so that it's centered and such. So that looks to be about right. So I can press those two at the same time, and then I'll just have to come back and press the gold. I want to check it one more time. One more again, one more again. 3/4. Yeah, perfect. Not perfect, but pretty. Okay, so let's see how I'm gonna get the backing off without moving it. That worked out pretty cool. But is it? There we go. Now we're straight. Now that should help me that it's hanging. I got more tape on the t-shirt than on the backing. Okay, let me remove my tape, my placeholder. Okay, something look kind of kooky about this. Oh, my stone shifted. Stone shifted there. Sometimes it's hard to see when you're dealing with this crystal because that bling be blinging. Okay, so I'm gonna take this and press this for about 10 seconds, and then the final press will be the gold color. Okay, let me remove this tape, but I'm going slow since I didn't do the entire 15 seconds. Make sure all the stones got the heat. Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave that on there. I'm gonna leave that on there since I gotta go back down again. gold. Now let me try to align this. Oh, I got an extra stone in there. Oh, I was trying to move it without shifting the other stones, and I picked it up and dropped it, and I moved that out of place. Okay, I probably can push it once I get it down on the other side. Okay, let's see how this goes. That looks good so far. That's one of my stones that I pushed out the way trying to get that other stone out of place. I got to get down close and personal because the stones are blinging that I can't see. Okay, everything looks to be good. Everything looks to be in place. Put the tape back over here. And I can press the entire thing for 15 seconds. And I'll bring you right back. Okay, let's see what we got here. That is the shirt. That looks gorgeous. Let's get up close so you can see that razzle dazzle of that sparkle. That is gorgeous. Alrighty, bye-bye.